Welcome, everybody. So happy for all of you joining us to the biggest entrepreneurial conference, TiEcon2024. It's our 32nd year, and thank you all for joining us. Before we start, the first and foremost, I'd like to thank my team for putting this conference together. A big shout out to 300 plus volunteers who made this conference possible. Now, I would like to invite the two conveners, Surbhi Kaul and Sandeep Bhat. Thank you.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to day 2 of TiEcon 2024, where all conversations are going to be around AI. AI ubiquity is the name, topic, and theme of our conference, and we are already at day 2. And Sandeep, why don't you share with us what happened on day 1, which is super exciting?
Absolutely. I see the fuller crowd here, so I'm assuming a lot of people are attending. This is their day 1, but just to recap, we had an amazing start of the conference yesterday with some grand keynotes, Exponential India, exhibitions, etc., and are looking forward to continuing that trend with an even bigger day 2.
Yeah, and we were oversubscribed. We had 2 amazing boot camps. Hopefully, many of you attended those. And let's take a look at day 2 today. We have some amazing speakers lined up. I'm sure you all are not here for Sandeep and I. We are here to listen to Jensen. And we are very excited to have him on the stage. And then we have a few other amazing keynotes today, including a presentation by Meta on Llama 3 and ChatGPT. All the LLMs are not something that you are unaware of. So hopefully you'll enjoy that. And then we have a couple of other keynotes this afternoon, but that's not all. I'll let Sandeep share with you about the programs and other tracks that are happening alongside as well.
Aside from the grand keynotes that you will come to this hall mostly, throughout this conference, we have some parallel tracks going on. These are some programs as well as some tracks in themselves, like the ESG, cloud and cybersecurity. Please do not forget about the TiE50, both the award ceremony and the showcase. And last but not the least, towards the end of the day, we have a reception for those of you who have registered. It'll be a great place to network and meet some interesting people.
I just wanted to give a quick shout out for TiE50. These are the 50 top-notch startups that are selected to come and present. We had many, over 100 plus teams that had registered, and 50 were selected. Hopefully you'll all be here to listen to that. And one more thing I wanted to share with you. We heard loud and clear the feedback that people want more time to network. So this time we have an app which will facilitate that and help you network with each other, find each other as you make room from one event to the other. So please make sure you, if you can.
Yeah. So please, you would have received an email with a code. Download the Hua app, and it'll make it very convenient for you to reach out to anybody in the conference and communicate with them. And with that, I'd like to introduce Anita Manwani, the president of TiE Silicon Valley and the chief architect of this conference. She is probably one of the only people I know that probably has an AI chip embedded in her brain, because besides the round-the-clock commitment to TiE, which probably takes 24 hours of her time, she runs a health tech startup. She sits on boards of several companies. She has received numerous accolades, including being recognized as a top 80 tech all-star, as well as a top 100 leader of influence in Silicon Valley. I don't know how she does it all, but without further ado, Anita Manwani.
Thank you.
Wow. Thank you, Sandeep. Don't believe a word he says. Firstly, I'm going to talk about 3 things today, and they're going to be very brief. First thing is gratitude. Second is relevance. And third is future. For those of you who were here yesterday, there's something different about each of those words today. I am so grateful that Jensen Huang is here, and the day is full of other leading speakers, but most of you have been here on a work day early in the morning, and I am especially grateful to all of you. I will be even more grateful if all of you stay seated once the next session is done, and only after the speakers leave, please take your break. The next session will start immediately. So that's really about gratitude. Let me talk a little bit about relevance. The whole agenda today is about relevance. TiE cannot be possible if we don't provide relevance. It is all about trending technologies, and no surprise that we have the czar of AI here today with us, kicking off the day, followed by lots of stalwarts and aspiring entrepreneurs, because TiE is all about entrepreneurs. We have influenced $1 trillion of wealth, and we've touched the lives of 25,000 entrepreneurs. And more importantly, in the United States, we have created 2 million jobs. And that is because of all the innovators that get inspired by leaders that we bring to the TiE platform. So I want to kind of talk about the future. The future of TiE continues to be to provide next year 45 engagements, mini conferences like TiEcon, but more importantly, to make sure that we have the best of the best coming to spark innovation with the innovators that are in this room, to speak to the investors that are in this room, and to hear from corporate executives who really shape and share what are the challenges and the opportunities with AI. So next year, we are going to be ramping up our Renaissance of Semiconductor series, our AI Meetup series, and much, much more, as you see on the slide. So now I'm going to switch to the distant future, not so distant. We've already laid the foundation of it. Our new offices have opened in Palo Alto, very close to what I call VC Row, which is Sand Hill Road, and many of the VCs and mentors have offered to do VC hours and mentor hours. So take a note of it. We will be launching and getting sign-ups. If you're not part of the TiE ecosystem, you are still very, very welcome. So once again, I'll end with the gratitude. Thank you all for being here. Make the most of this conference. I feel very grateful that the stars have aligned in a way that we have been able to bring all these folks. And I have behind me 300 volunteers who have put their heart and soul into this. So if a little bit is amiss, be kind, be generous to us. Thank you.